Very good evening, ladies and gents, and welcome to the week ahead video. For those that haven't watched it, the format is to go over the major FX pairs, highlighting in those pairs the market cycle, the direction of travel that we trade in line with, and obviously what we're looking for at each of these component parts of the market cycle are harmonic patterns that will lead us to low probability turning points. Before doing so, there is a risk warning to read to you. Synergy Markets is a regulated company that undertakes regulated activity in the form of providing investment advice and arranging introductions to brokers. This service is the trade signal. It's an unregulated service, so there won't be any protection if you were to complain to the Ombudsman or the Compensation Services Scheme. And that's it. So let's start. One of the heaviest weeks of data last week, the US election takes precedent over everything else, followed by the Fed FOMC. We had the BOE. So it's a real tricky week to navigate, but we still made good decisions and made profitable trades and sent profitable trade signals. So let's start. We have AUD CAD. AUD CAD, we're waiting to get in. That's come all the way back to the low. We've seen a break and a retest. And for me, just having a look on the hourly, so not the hourly, the daily. AUD CAD, I'm expecting us to get up to here, but we had a really bad reaction up and down there. That's, critical mass level up and down aggressively. But cycle-wise, this is one, this is two, and I'm expecting three. You can see how this is being constructed by simply taking swings in the market. You can see that A to B is simply this swing, C to D, as you can see, is simply that swing. And if I drag that around again, we've already potentially topped out with that. But the other variation is to take the body of the candle and it brings us up into there. It doesn't feel like we've already been up there, but technically we have, if you're taking a wick. But for me, it's either a massive trick, but we've got this 1, 2, and I expect the 3. I really do. This is the 78.6%, and we shall see. But for me, it looks like there's another move higher. I want to start seeing higher highs and higher lows being made here. I need to before I can do anything. And there we are. That's AUD CAD. So I see us in the third trend higher, moving higher out the second zone of consolidation. This guy, we did really well. We got in here and it gave us this. That was a lovely trade. Why did I take it or send it? I sent it because we were seeing the bigger picture market cycle complete. It's made out of three trends and two consolidations. So the trends are, here's one trend, this is the second trend, and this is the third trend. And at the end of that trend, we had 3 hits. And you can see the consolidation zones. If I show you them here, you have 1, 2, and this is lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, until another consolidation zone. Within this consolidation zone, which has taken a long period of time, we have traded down to this low pretty much with this wick. And off the bottom of that wick, which is a peak low, we've taken the stops here, taken the stops there. We're making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. This is a signal that we are still in. It did hit close to 100 pips, and I'm really pleased with it. AUD NZD. This is technically it's done a 3 up, 1, 2, 3. It's made a new high, but not closed above this wick. So the jury's out. What I do see is 1, 2, and if it gets up and closes here, we're going to rock it. But for me now, the actual pattern is contained within this consolidation zone. This is consolidation 1, having seen 1, 2, 3. I'm looking for low lows and low highs to jump in with. AUD USD, again, this is a work of art, this guy. So if we're looking at the map, we have the market cycle as this picture here. So 1, 2, 3 down, double bottom, 1, 2, 3 up, double top, 1, 2, 3 down, double bottom, 1, 2, 3 up, 78.6, 1, 2, 3 down, take the low. Where are we at the minute? This is the actual pattern on the biggest scale. So we have simply seen 1, 2, and we expect to see the 3. We expect this low down here to be tested, and I'm sure it will be tested. So we'll keep an eye on that. We have 1, 2, is it going to give us it in 3s and give us a position up here? We've completed this harmonic as well, so there's quite a bit to think negatively. We are in the middle of the range, and we did create some action here. This was a move that, yeah, it would have caught me. I'd have gotten that, and it would have dumped. But looking again, a mini move above here, we're going to skyrocket. I do want to know about that if it happens. So we'll keep that there. 1 secondo. Let's see what else we got. Bitcoin, I will look at another time, another video. Anyway, Euro AUD, one of the favorites. Let's have a look what it's saying. We have got it. Second zone of consolidation up. Now, okay, so we know flow is up. For me, we're seeing the 1, the 2. Is it going to complete with the 3? Here we're seeing 1, 2. Is it going to complete with a 3 up? We're sort of holding the shoulder, head, shoulder developing situation. I just need to see the price action show me its thing. I want to see this. I want to see one, two, three, and then I'll consider it. It has got the structure that I'm looking for. On the way down, I can notice a consolidation zone here. Okay, so the mouse isn't working. Right. So we've got the pattern there. Hello. We have the pattern there. And we have the pattern there. Why isn't it working? It's so good. Is my mouse touching something? Anyway, it's annoying. So yeah, we've got that. Until we're above here, until we're above the previous, as in we break above here and come down. Why isn't this mouse working? Aha, I know, because it's unplugged. Can't cope for a second without. So yeah, let me just get myself back to where I need to be. Composure. So here we have I'll do it in red. I'm looking for this. Jesus, my computer is having a bit of a mare, folks. There we are. So I need to see a break of that, to be confirmed that we're going higher. Until then, moving on. Eurocad. So I really like this. Luckily, I didn't send it, but I was eyeing this up. I said to you in the group, this is one that we're looking at. We haven't sent it. We are waiting for the opportunity. Now, it really screwed here. Trend line smashed through it. We were sort of seeing high highs and higher lows being developed. High, 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 low, high, 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 low. And within here, high, 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 low, high, 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 low. So it's an absolute killer. It's a complete killer. Why do I like it, though? Let's have a look. I like it because of what it's showing me, a massive level one. We're sort of seeing the pattern here as well. If I can draw it out for you. Okay, it's being retarded. There's a level one and level two. Okay, so being a bit weird computer. So you can see that one and two. I expect higher prices, much higher prices. All right, moving on. Euro NZD, this is king for next week. Let's see it on a bigger picture. We can see we're in the second zone. We can see that prices failed to the upside and come back in 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, middle of the zone, around the targeted entry. Looks really good. High, 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 low structure. We're making ones and twos, and I expect threes to come in and kick. Targeting up here. When we break through here will be, another dimension. That's the target. So, quite like that. Moving on, like a bit of Euro USD. Euro USD. Took this trade here, gave us that, came back on us. Now we look where we are in the picture. Level one consolidation, expect high prices. Harmonic swing, harmonic swing, harmonic swing, harmonic swing, harmonic swing. You go through the whole chart, we got another harmonic swing. Is that all the reaction we got from the harmonic swing? Maybe. Are we going to do another harmonic swing lower? Maybe. Difficult to know, because if we did know, we'd be a lot richer than we are now. That's very difficult to know if that's going to play out. Ultimately, the trend's higher. So these are counter trend in consolidation trades. GBP AUD, this is a beautiful pattern. Why? Look at that, level one, level two. So we're looking for longs. We're looking for longs off the targeted entry, which is here. This candlestick formation is super bullish. There's no doubts about it, but my mouse not wanting me to draw around that for some reason. Come on, mouse. No. No, okay, fair enough. So yeah, that's a mega candlestick. That's called a railway track by Steve Meli. Watch his stuff. He's the pioneer of this sort of cycle work. Yeah, we've had a down and an up day. So you imagine that on the candlesticks, that would be bullish. Just need to see this high being worked a little bit. I do want to know if we break higher, but my mouse doesn't, it's not having it. Okay, we write that down. GA, 1 second. GBP GBP CAD, this is one like EuroCAD is going to be following in its path. EuroCAD was here and it went boom. If anything, it was actually here and then just kept rising. So this is level 3 rise. We're looking for level 2 consolidation. Is that going to be with a push up? Potentially, we'd be doing high highs, high lows, high highs, high lows all the way. Is there an opportunity for me here? Perhaps there is. Perhaps there is. Perhaps there is indeed. Is that still on? Yes. So I think there is an opportunity on GBP CAD. That looks really something special here. Trading off these lows, the previous low we're trading off, that's the main thing. Bit of a Gartley, bit of a risk. I think that's going to break and move higher as a pair. But there we are. I have to mark this up later when the computer's better behaved. GBP CHF, I think that this is also a goer. I really like this one up there as well. Now my GBP CHF. This is not as strong because we haven't taken out this second zone of consolidation here. So we've just literally done a trap false. Expect higher prices. Moving on, GBP USD. This is another one I expect higher prices. We're in the first zone of consolidation, have completed this would be the first zone and higher highs, higher lows, second zone, lows of this second zone. Big candles in and out, railway track up, railway track down. Steve Murray's terminology, not mine. Harmonic swings complete. That's my terminology, not his. And we're seeing structure here with these harmonic swings in red and blue showing us zones. This is the lows of a potential internal consolidation looking for a breakout of level 1. So far, so very good. NZD CAD, this is another one that's sort of spooling at a harmonic swing. Look at these harmonic swings. There's another one there. There's another one here. Notice this swing in price repeats and reverses, repeats, reverses, repeats, reverses. Let's see if we can show you other examples throughout the chart. We will be able to. It's not a case of can we. Let me just copy this one. Not always to the exact P. You can see here to down here. That's not a bad fit. There to there. Let me just make this more standardized so we can just, so it's literally just that. Okay, let me drag that about. Let me drag that about. You can see highs to lows, highs to lows. Yeah, you can see that the market's using this sort of a swing quite a lot of time. High to low, high to low, high to low. You can't make that up really. High to low. So just can't make it up. It's just there. It's just a feature, a sore thumb of the market if you care to research these things. High to low, extended it a bit, would have got you worried a little bit, extended a bit there, but the principle typically is that this is respected. So we're at a very strong turning point, and we just got to wait to see something. There's nothing to be seen, and move on. So NZD-USD. NZD-USD is the sister or whatever sibling of AUD-CAD. So we have 1, we have 2. This zone needs to break. We're trading off the previous low here. It looks like a Gartley X, A, B, C, D. Price is broken structure here, here, and here. It looks bearish to me. We shall see. Gold. Gold took an absolute tonking on, it has since Trump's won the election. Trump seems to have topped the gold and he seems to have rocked the cryptos. Risk on. Bitcoin's pretty scary, which I'll show you a chart on. USD CAD's looking bullish as hell. Level 2 consolidation, expecting high prices at the brink of squeezing up. We have the peak up here potentially. I do have a setup on. I do have a nice setup. This is a nice setup long. I know it doesn't look it, but it is. Higher low here being formed. I'm going to take the second higher high I can anticipate happening. Bitcoin, I said. So my Bitcoin's like gold on the monthly. You can only really see it personally, I think, on the monthly. Is that the right one? Yes, I guess it is. I mean, like gold, it may be close, a bit of a high, but this is the first zone. And the second zone is this fat zone here. That's the second zone of consolidation. And then we're going to make high highs and high lows. We'll expect to see at least 3 pushes. 1, 2, might come back and go again. Or it might keep pushing up, then come back and go again. That's just how I think markets work. There we are. Thanks for watching, folks. If you have any questions, please reach out and I'll do my best to get back to you. Thanks a lot. Cheers.